devil comes calling here on a night like this?
Well, the devil comes calling here at any time, Father.
This has been delivered, Major Sholto.
Huh?
There was no one there, sir. Just this tacked to the door.
Good God, no! 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 No!
We found nothing.
Greed. Cursed greed. She must have her fair share of the treasure.
The treasure? What treasure?
Who, Father?
Captain Morstan's daughter.
Captain Morstan. Captain Morstan disappeared years ago.
Died. Died in this very house. In India, Morstan and I gained possession of a great treasure. I brought it to England. Several years later, Morstan returned to London. On the night of his arrival, he came directly here to claim his share. We argued about the division. We argued violently. There were harsh words, then blows. I disposed of his body. I had to.
The treasure, Father. Where is it?
Hidden, barely touched all these years. Possession was enough for me. Just to look at those gems. To run my hands through them. Morstan's daughter, find her. She deserves her share.
The treasure, Father. Where is it?
The attic. The secret room. It's him. Keep him out. For the love of God. Father! Keep him out! 4.
There's no one out there, Father.
I saw him, I tell you! The one-legged man!
Yes, Williams?
I heard a shot, sir.
Father thought he saw a prowler.
Search the grounds.
Bartholomew? The treasure?
Yes, Thaddeus. The treasure.
But not now. Father's dying.
Bartholomew! Thaddeus!
I often wondered why those stairs went nowhere.
Bartholomew! Thaddeus!
They're not here, Major. Gone treasure hunting. Greedy, like their father.
Small.
That's right, Major. Small. I've come a long way to find you, Major.
Oh.
Come in the name of the 4.
Oh, no, please.
The 4 you betrayed. The 4 who gave you wealth.
Oh, no. Small, listen. The treasure's here. It's here.
And we were there. Left back there to rot in that damn stinking hellhole. You broke your oath. Even betrayed your friend Captain Morstan, your fellow officer.
Oh, no. Now take the treasure. It's here, all of it. £3 million. Take it.
First things first. Justice for the fall. Vengeance for the fall. I've killed you 1,000 times over the years, Major. Oh, it was all so vivid in my mind. Shall I describe how I'll do it, Major? Shall I? Major? You cheat me of my revenge, but neither you nor any of yours will stand between me and what belongs to the Four.
Bartholomew? Is it there?
Good Lord. Fire! Holmes! 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 Fire!
Like many of your deductions, Watson, wrong.
Then pray enlighten me as usual.
Research for my monograph.
Would this vital experiment be disturbed by a bit of fresh air? Oh. Another monograph.
Yes, this is on the distinction between the ashes of the various tobaccos. So far, I have enumerated 93 forms of cigar, cigarette, and pipe tobacco.
Yes, well, I'm sure there's a great crying need for such information.
Indeed. For example, if you can say that some murder has been done by a man who was smoking an Indian lunka, it obviously narrows your field of search.
You do have an extraordinary genius for small details.
I appreciate their importance, Watson. One must always observe the small facts upon which huge inferences may depend.
And what huge inferences can you deduce from this?
A test, old fellow.
Would you think it impertinent?
No, on the contrary, I shall be delighted.
The watch recently came into my possession. Can you give an opinion of the habits and character of its late owner?
It's difficult for a man to have any object in daily use and not leave the impress of his individuality on it. But this watch has recently been cleaned, which robs me of my most vital facts.
It was clean before being sent to me.
Almost 2 o'clock. She should be here at any moment.
She?
Miss Mary Morstan. She sent word requesting to see me on a most urgent matter.
Holmes?
Ah, yes. The previous owner of your watch was a careless man of untidy habits who lived for some time in poverty with occasional short intervals of prosperity, but finally taking to drink, he died.
That's unworthy of you, Holmes. You've obviously learned the history of my unhappy brother. You can't expect me to believe you gathered all that from his old watch.
My dear fellow, I'm sorry. I viewed the matter as an abstract problem. I really had no idea you even had a brother.
But Your facts are correct in every particular. How could you possibly guess?
I never guess. It is destructive to logic.
But how?
The small facts, Watson. The watch case is not only dented, but cut and marked by hard objects such as coins and keys kept in the same pocket. Only a careless, untidy man treats an expensive article in such a fashion.
But how could you know he lived in poverty with intervals of prosperity?
When London pawnbrokers take a watch, they scratch the ticket number inside the case with a pinpoint. There are 4 such numbers inside the case of the watch you are holding, correct? Obviously, your brother was often at low water, but he had occasional intervals of prosperity. Or he could not have redeemed his pledge.
And the drinking?
Look at the keyhole for winding the spring. No sober man's key could have scored those grooves, but you'll never see a drunkard's watch without them. He leaves traces of his unsteady hand. Where is the mystery in all this, my friend?
You know, Holmes, by now I should have more faith in your amazing faculties.
I have recently had little to exercise that faculty. I tell you, Watson, crime and existence have been rather commonplace of late.
Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Roll up, roll up, roll up. For the great show
All the way from the Indian jungle. Seeing is believing, ladies and gentlemen. Only a penny, only a penny. The most gruesome sight in captivity. The most bloodthirsty creature in the world. See him tear and eat human flesh. Human flesh!
I don't believe it!
No? How do you think I got this then? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way, only a penny. The thrill of a lifetime. It'll freeze your blood, curdle your blood. Here you are, sir. You be ready to sail tonight.
I'll have her ready.
Little children especially welcome.
You bring in your friend. I should charge extra for carrying that little devil.
You've been paid more than enough as it is. Just have the boat ready. This way, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Only a penny. Only a penny, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Holmes?
Good afternoon. Won't you come in, Miss Morstan?
And please forgive the heavy odor of cigars.
My friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Charmed. Won't you have a seat, Miss Morstan?
Thank you.
May I?
Oh, yes.
I'm at your service, Miss Morstan. What has brought you to our door?
This.
Good Lord, Holmes. Is it genuine?
It was delivered by messenger this morning, along with this letter.
Thank you. Oh, the envelope too, please. Oh. Best quality paper. The correspondent is particular. Incense? No address. Please be outside the Lyceum Theatre tomorrow at 10. If you feel distrust, bring 2 friends. You are a wronged woman and shall have justice. Do not notify the police. Your unknown friend. Do you have any suspicions as to this unknown friend?
None at all. It's all a frightening mystery to me, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, what do you make of the handwriting? The correspondent is clearly a man, a weak man of nervous disposition. Look at his long letters. There is vacillation in his K's and self-esteem in his capitals. This is the latest edition of Cole's report on gemology. Yes, as I thought. The Great Mogul. This is the 2nd largest known diamond in the world. It was first discovered in India some 200 years ago.
My father was a military officer in India. Captain David Morstan. I wonder if all this has anything to do with his disappearance.
Your father disappeared?
Yes. 6 years ago, last December.
6 years?
Well, he'd arranged to return on leave and telegraphed me to meet him at his hotel in London. I went there, but was told that my father had gone out the night before and hadn't yet returned. He never did.
There were inquiries, of course.
Oh, yes. but they turned up nothing.
Did your father have any friends in London?
Only one that I know of. Major John Sholto. They'd been in charge of the military prison in the Andaman Islands. Major Sholto had retired a few years before.
Did you contact this Major Sholto?
Immediately. But he didn't even know that my father was back in England.
Your father's luggage?
No, there was nothing to even suggest that... Except this. I found it most unusual. I kept it out of mere curiosity.
You found it wrapped in this oilskin?
Yes.
Clearly, it had some great importance for your father to have preserved it so carefully. The paper is of Indian manufacture. It's a hand-drawn diagram of a section of a large building, a small cross in red, and these four rather unique crosses. Jonathan Small, Muhammad Singh, Abdullah Khan, Dost Akbar. The sign of the four. I'll keep this for the time being, if I may. The note suggested that you should bring 2 friends. If you would consider Dr. Watson and myself as such, we should be happy to accompany you on this somewhat curious excursion. If you will call for us tomorrow morning at 9:30.
I'm so grateful. It's more than I dared hope for. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson?
What a very attractive young woman.
Is she? I did not observe.
You bastard fool! That diamond was the most valuable of the lot.
Father's last wish was that she should have her share.
Father's dead. We owe her nothing.
I feel I do. Our honor is at stake.
You really are a fool. I want that stone back.
No. Do as you please. But I'll not stand by and see Miss Morstan cheated of her fair share.
Fair share, damn you. That diamond could be worth half the treasure. When will you be meeting her?
Tomorrow morning, if she agrees.
Well, then bring her here. We'll resolve the matter.
1/3, Bartholomew. I insist on those terms. 1/3. Or she keeps the diamond.
Good night, sir.
Tonga.
Who's there?
There it is. The great Agra treasure. 20 years since I last touched it. Yellow bag. Oh, where's the yellow bag? The Great Mogul. Where is it? The other one. So, the Sholto still deny the fall. Not for long. Not for long.
Oh, you're here at last. It's almost 9:30. Miss Morstan will be here any minute.
Cologne. It's rather a liberal dosage. For Miss Morstan's benefit, I presume.
Well, she is... How old would you say she is?
Now, beware, old fellow. Emotions are antagonistic to clear reasoning.
Holmes, there's something positively inhuman in you in time.
A client is to me a mere factor, a unit in a case.
One can't apply such logic to a lovely lady.
My dear Watson, the most winning lady I ever knew was hanged for poisoning her 3 small children for their insurance money.
Where have you been, anyway?
Consulting some recent editions of the Times. It's truly amazing how much one can learn from the mundane daily features. Weather reports, personal advertisements, obituaries.
Obituaries?
They're usually the most informative. Did you know that a certain Major John Sholto died just 5 days ago?
Major John Sholto. No, I don't think I know. Sholto. Miss Morstan made mention of that name.
Precisely. Captain Morstan disappears. The one person in London he could have visited is Major John Sholto. And yet Sholto denies knowing that Morstan was in London. 6 years later, Sholto dies. And within 5 days of his death, Morstan's daughter receives an enormously valuable jewel and a letter describing her as a wronged woman. Now, what possible wrong can it refer to? Other than the deprivation of her father? And why should all this happen so soon after Sholto's death? Watson, what does this mark in red ink suggest to you?
Well, Holmes, I don't mean to sound obtuse, but it could suggest almost anything.
Now, come along, Watson. Think back to all those boyhood romances of your youth. In those tales, there was always a map.
Of course, X to mark the spot where the treasure's buried.
Exactly. X marks the spot.
Are you saying this is some sort of treasure map?
My dear Watson, diamonds like the one Miss Morstan received do not drop from the sky like manna from heaven.
But what's all this to do with Sholto or Morstan's disappearance?
Questions that hopefully our expedition this morning will answer. A four-wheeler has just arrived.
Oh, Miss Morstan.
Are you ready for the hunt, Watson?
Oh, yes. Major Sholto was a particular friend of my father. They'd served in many battle campaigns together.
And shared command of the Andaman Islands military prison.
For many years, Mr. Holmes.
Of necessity, that would make them very close indeed.
Very close, Dr. Watson. My father's letters were full of warm allusions to the Major. I never met him. The news of his death does sadden me.
But you did say you communicated with him regarding your father's disappearance.
Oh, yes, but only through the police. At that time, the Major said that he was too ill to see anyone.
And he made no further attempt to see you, or even write to you?
None whatever, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes.
Miss Mary Morstan?
Yes. These two gentlemen are my friends.
Please, but I am to request your solemn word that neither of your companions are police officers.
You have my word.
You don't suppose this is some sort of elaborate hoax, do you, Holmes?
One does not bait a practical joke with such a valuable jewel, Watson.
For God's sake, Holmes, where are we?
We have just crossed the river and have entered Cold Harbor Lane.
Good Lord, a fairground. Can't be doing much business in this weather.
The Sahib awaits you.
Your servant, Miss Morstan. And your escorts?
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Mr. Thaddeus Sholto, I presume.
How could you possibly know who I am?
Logic, Mr. Sholto. It seemed rather odd that your father, Major Sholto, made no attempt to help Miss Morstan at the time of her father's disappearance. Considering the friendship between the two men and their close military ties, that would suggest a lack of compassion or a sense of guilt. The conclusion seemed quite obvious. Guilt, sir. The letter had to come from a member of the Sholto family who reflected that guilt. Now, your father's obituary reported only 2 surviving heirs, Bartholomew and Thaddeus Sholto.
But then it could have been Bartholomew. How did you know that it was I who sent the letter?
I didn't. Not until we shook hands. I deserve little credit for that, Mr. Sholto. Your signet ring bears your initials.
Amazing.
Not really, but this room is amazing.
Enchanting.
As a young boy, I spent some time in India. I learned about its people, the serenity of their way of life, and when it became apparent that I might never return to India, I brought India to me. And I must humbly beg your forgiveness, Miss Morstan. I was a coward not to sign that letter, but I feared that you might reject this meeting if you saw the name Sholto.
But why? I bear no animosity towards your family.
But Mr. Holmes is absolutely correct. It was guilt, Miss Morstan. My father did have a weak heart, but it was the terrible guilt he carried that finally killed him.
Guilt about what, Mr. Sholto?
Your father's death, Miss Morstan.
Miss Morstan.
My God, how can you keep a thing like that? Thought I told you to make yourself scarce. I'll tell you when we're sailing. There's been a delay. But what about my missus? I'm off. I ain't waiting any longer. You can have your money back. Do you want to join him down there? Huh? Is that what you want? Huh? No, because that's where you're going. Anything.
We found the treasure, but when we returned to my father's room, he was dead. Miss Morstan, I do hope you will forgive my insensitivity for the way in which I broke the sad news of your father's death. It was thoughtless of me.
I knew in my heart he was dead.
Mr. Sholto, may we return to the night of your father's death? You say he was greatly frightened.
Terrified. I would say that it was fear that drove him to his death. He had lived with it for a long time. He employed 2 prize-fighters as servants and never left the house without them. He kept loaded pistols in every room, and there was this strange obsession about a one-legged man. He imagined seeing a one-legged man at the window the night he died. He even seized a pistol and fired at the window.
If he used a pistol, perhaps it wasn't his imagination.
Impossible, Dr. Watson. My brother and I were in the room at the time. There was no one there.
The paper found on his chest, did it resemble this?
Incredible. It is exactly the same. How did you come by this, Mr. Holmes?
It belonged to my father.
Did your father give you any clue as to how he and Captain Morstan came into possession of this treasure?
None whatsoever.
Do you have any idea of the value?
My brother computes it to be no less than 3 million.
3 million? Miss Morstan, that would make you one of the wealthiest heiresses in England.
Which is your due, Miss Morstan. My father grievously wronged you and your father.
And that's why you sent the diamond, of course.
I knew it was the only way to force Bartholomew to consider Miss Morstan's rightful share.
Ah, then your brother objects.
Most strenuously. He is inclined to my father's fault. He will not be an easy man to deal with, Mr. Holmes.
I believe it is time we went to see Brother Bartholomew.
Good day, Williams.
Good day, sir.
It's quite all right. My brother is expecting my friend.
He's not been down all day, sir.
Hey, what's wrong?
Mr. Thaddeus, the attic.
Mr. Bartholomew. I took up his lunch. I knocked on the door, but he didn't answer. And I peeped in the keyhole. Mr. Thaddeus, it's horrible.
Miss Morstan, would you stay with her, please?
I don't...
On the left, Mr. Holmes. Watson. Lend a hand here. After a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sign of the four. In God's name, what does it all mean, Holmes?
It means murder.
Bartholomew dead?
The treasure.
It's gone! It's stolen!
Mr. Sholto, fetch Williams and drive down to the police station to report the matter. We will wait here until your return. Now, Watson, we have half an hour before the police come barging in. Let's make good use of it. As I expected.
It looks like a thorn.
It is a thorn. Duh. Have a care, old fellow. It's deadly.
Poisoned.
Feel his arm.
The muscles are as hard as a board. State of extreme contraction. Far exceeding normal rigor mortis.
Coupled with the agonized distortion of the face, what would be your medical conclusion, Doctor?
In my opinion, death from some powerful vegetable alkaloid, some strychnine substance.
Precisely. The thought occurred to me the instant I saw the drawn muscles of the face. The poison entered the system by this thorn being driven or shot in behind the ear.
This mystery gets darker every minute.
On the contrary, old fellow, it clears every instant. But to work. Now, Watson, how did the murderer come and go? The door was bolted from the inside. Both the windows are fastened. But you will observe the cobwebs have been disturbed on the right. Oh, yes. A man has entered through here.
How?
Here are his tracks. And the same marks are on the floor and over there by the table.
The circular impression is certainly not a footmark.
Oh, no, it's something much more valuable to us. The mark is that of a wooden stump.
The one-legged man Sholto feared.
Excellent, Watson.
Oh, but Holmes, we're 3 stories high. It's a sheer drop. How could a one-legged man possibly scale that wall?
He had a very able and efficient ally. Well, well, well. How very curious. Rope marks, Watson. The ally tied a rope to this post. Then he dropped it out of the window down to the wooden-legged man. Their mission accomplished, both he and the treasure chest went down the same way. The ally then dropped the rope, refastened the window, and left the way he originally entered.
But how did this mysterious ally get into the room?
Ah, how indeed. The door was bolted from the inside, the window inaccessible.
How then?
Oh, look around you, Watson. But this time, do not merely see, but observe. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever else remains, however improbable,
must be the truth. A hole in the ceiling, of course.
Ah, of course. We will now extend our researches to the room above. Stay there, Watson. We mustn't disturb any prints. Or more particularly, the cobwebs, which most helpfully have been disturbed for us. A trapdoor leading out onto the roof. Now we know how the little ally entered.
Yes, but how did he get onto the roof?
Oh, up a drain pipe somewhere, then across the roof to here.
That would have been a most precarious climb.
No, not for this fellow, I think. Let's see if we can find any other traces of his individuality. Ah. Yes. 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 Look at that, Watson.
Good Lord, Holmes. Could a child have done this horrid thing?
Most fortunate for you, Mr. Sholto, that I happened to be in the station when you arrived. This is definitely a matter for Scotland Yard.
Most fortunate indeed, Inspector Layton. I'm sure Mr. Holmes will be delighted by our good luck.
Holmes? Sherlock Holmes?
Yes, sir. Do you know him?
There are certain features about this agile accomplice that lift the affair out of the commonplace.
What's that curious odor?
Creosote. It's leaking from this barrel. They probably keep the stuff up here to treat the oak timbers. Hello? The barefooted ally has stepped in this. You can just see the outline of his foot. What an excellent stroke of luck.
Is it?
It means we've got him, Watson. I think I hear the accredited representatives of the law. Watson, Miss Morstan need not remain in the stricken house. Would you please take her home?
I agree. Shall we meet back here?
Yes, and on the way back, would you go down to Pinchin Lane, to Sherman's Kennels? Now, he will know the dog we want. I recognize those footsteps.
Layton.
Yes.
Inspector Layton, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you here?
I was in the area, and if I may repeat the question, what brings you here?
Oh, I'm drawn to these sordid affairs like a magnet.
And I suppose you've already made a batch of deductions.
A few. If I can be of assistance in any way.
If you don't mind, Mr. Holmes, I should like to make a few deductions of my own.
Of course, Inspector.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. Wait here. You've been most courageous through all this, Miss Morstan.
If my spirit hasn't faltered, Dr. Watson, it is only because the reality of this terrifying business has yet to take hold.
It's rather like a romantic adventure, isn't it? A wronged lady, a fortune in missing treasure, a one-legged villain and his mysterious henchman.
And two gallant knights dashing to the rescue.
Ah,
It is more of a nightmare than a romance, I fear.
then dream only of the diamond and the wealth it will bring you.
I am wealthy already. Well, to have two such good friends as Mr. Holmes and you.
Yes.
I would ask you in for a cup of tea, but you did say that you have an important errand, didn't you?
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but as you remind me, the errand.
Yes. Goodbye, Dr. Watson.
Miss Morstan.
Poor Bartholomew. I wonder what's going on up there.
Door locked from the inside, I understand.
Yes, we had to break in.
And the window?
Fastened. But there are footprints on the sill.
Well, if it was fastened, the prints have nothing to do with it. Ah.
A theory?
Yes, these flashes come upon me at times. Now, Thaddeus Sholto, by his own confession, was here with his brother last night. He admitted they argued. The argument became heated. His brother died in a fit. Thaddeus Sholto walked off with the treasure.
And then the dead man very considerately got up and locked the door from the inside.
I said it was only a theory.
Best stay clear of old Alfie. He not only bites, he swallows. Now, sir, what was it Mr. Holmes had requested?
A special dog, Mr. Sherlock. He said you would know.
Oh, that'll be old Toby. He's over here, sir. There's Toby, as alert as ever. Oh, Mr. Holmes certainly knows his business. That dog will follow a scent to the world's end and back. Ready for the chase, Toby?
No one saw the dead man from the time Thaddeus Sholto left him. His bed hadn't even been slept in. Thaddeus Sholto is in a most disturbed state of mind, the classic reaction of a leading suspect, wouldn't you say, Holmes?
Classic, Inspector Layton.
Well, then, the net begins to close about him, eh? Sergeant, bring Mr. Sholto up.
Sir. But what about the poisoned thorn and the note found on the dead man's body?
Simple enough, I assure you. Sholto could have used the thorn as well as anyone. Probably did. This note is some sort of hocus-pocus. Blind to throw me off like there's not. The only question remaining is, how did he depart? Of course, the hole in the ceiling.
Find something, Layton?
Trap door to the roof. And it's open.
Yes. I opened it.
Oh, you noticed, eh? No matter. It shows how our culprit got away. Mr. Sholto, I hold you in the Queen's name as being concerned in the death of your brother.
Mr. Holmes?
Come on, Toby. Good dog, good boy.
Holmes, what's going on?
You've returned in time to see Thaddeus Sholto carted off to the yard.
You're not serious.
Layton is.
Don't worry, Mr. Sholto. We'll clear you of this dreadful charge.
Don't promise too much, Dr. Watson. My facts may be a bit more valid than Mr. Holmes's deductions.
Inspector Layton, I will make you a gift of the name and description of one of the two men who was in that room with the murdered man last night. He is Jonathan Small, a tall, active man, once a convict, sunburnt, with his right leg gone and replaced by a wooden stump.
A peg leg, eh? And the other one, Mr. Holmes?
A rather curious individual. But before long, I hope to introduce you to both of them. The little ally made his entrance and his exit by way of this drain pipe.
Yes. And he left telltale marks of creosote where his toes gripped.
I should say he jumped from this point to the ground. Yes.
There. Toby. Now, Toby. What'd you make of that, eh? Good old Toby.
You continue to amaze me, Holmes. How could you possibly describe the wooden-legged man with such accuracy?
Elementary, my dear Watson. There was only one white man's name on the map. The other three were Indian. The notes found on the dead bodies were both in English and written in the same hand. Therefore, we may say with confidence that the one-legged man is Jonathan Small. Does that reasoning strike you as being faulty?
No. Clear and concise.
As to his height, that is easily calculated from the length of his stride.
Ah, yes, the footprints in the attic.
Exactly. I say, Watson, I fancy that old leg wound of yours is not game for a 6-mile trudge.
But what about the treasure? How the devil did it come to be at Pondicherry Manor?
2 officers in command of a military prison learn of a hidden treasure. A map of its location is drawn for them by the Englishman, Jonathan Small, who signs it on behalf of himself and his 3 Indian companions. The sign of 4, as he somewhat dramatically puts it. With the aid of this map, the two officers find the treasure, and one of them transports it to England.
Major Sholto.
Very good, Watson. Now, assuming there were conditions under which the treasure would eventually be shared.
Then it stands to reason that Major Sholto betrayed those conditions.
Exactly. And now we have a fascinating case of revenge and murder.
But if Small knew of the treasure, why didn't he take it himself?
The answer to that is most obvious. Small was a convict in that military prison and couldn't get away.
But all this could be mere speculation, Holmes.
It's more than that. It's the only hypothesis which agrees with the facts.
And the curious ally?
Ah, yes. The ally. There are features of interest about this ally. I fancy he breaks fresh ground in the annals of crime in this country. Though parallel cases suggest themselves from India.
Perhaps one of the Indians associated with Small, eh?
I think not. True, some of the inhabitants of the Indian Peninsula are small men. But none could have left such footmarks.
Where does he come from? And where did Small meet him?
Where else but where Small was a prisoner? Where Sholto and Morstan were in command. The Andaman Islands. We're out of luck. They've taken a boat from here. And I'm afraid poor Toby's undoubted gifts do not include following a trail down the River Thames. On the other hand, perhaps mine do.
Jackie, come back here and be washed.
Hello, Jackie. Is there anything you'd like, young man?
I'd like a shilling.
Oh, nothing you'd like better?
I'd like 2 shillings better.
He's a fine child, Mrs. Smith.
Lord bless you, sir. He is that and forward. Look at you, you young imp. Oh, he gets more than I can manage when my man's away for more than a day or two, like he is now.
Ah, where is he? I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to speak to him.
Oh, he's been away since early this morning, sir. But if it's a boat you're asking about...
Yes, we wanted to rent his steam launch.
Oh, it's the steam launch that he's gone in, sir.
Ah, pity. Perhaps you could tell me when he'll be back.
You can never tell with him, sir. But to tell you the truth, I'm a bit frightened. I didn't like that one-legged man with his ugly face and outlandish talk.
One leg?
Yes, sir. Something very strange about him there was. Come down here last night. My man waiting for him with a steam up in the launch.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith. We wanted a steam launch, and we'd heard good reports of the... what did you say her name was?
The Aurora.
Ah, yes. My friend says she's that old green launch with a yellow line, very broad in the beam.
No, indeed, sir. She's as trim a little thing as any on the river. She's just been fresh painted, white with a red streak.
There, I thought you were wrong. Well, thank you, Mrs. Smith. We're going downriver, and if we see any sign of the Aurora, we'll let your husband know that you're anxious.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Jackie.
I suppose it's all rather hopeless now.
Really? And your reason for despair?
They obviously used the launch to take him to a ship headed for God knows where.
If so, why hasn't the launch returned? No, Watson, I don't think Small has left the country, nor has he dispensed with Smith's boat.
But he has the treasure. Why should he stay?
Well, we'll find the answer to that when we find the Aurora.
You mean search the entire river? Holmes, between here and Greenwich, there's a labyrinth of landing places.
A colossal task, I agree. I think we shall call for assistance.
Ah, the police force.
The unofficial police force.
The Aurora is white with a red line, and she's downriver somewhere. I want one boy at Smith's Yard to report if the boat comes back. The rest, do both banks thoroughly.
Yes, Scout.
It's the usual scale of pay, plus a guinea to the boy who finds her. Right, off you go. Oh, and Wiggins, you report back here at 5 o'clock.
Yes, Scout.
If the Aurora is above water, the irregulars will find her. In the meantime, there's nothing we can do but wait.
Why don't you go to bed, Watson? You look all in.
What about you?
You know my curious constitution. Work never tires me, though idleness exhausts me completely.
Ah. Good night, Holmes.
Good morning, Watson.
Miss Morstan. Oh, what an unexpected but delightful surprise.
Dr. Watson, have you seen this?
Tragedy at Pondicherry Manor. Mr. Sholto, an entire household arrested. Good Lord. Holmes, have you seen this?
Yes. I'm only surprised we managed to escape arrest ourselves.
I would say we've had a very close shave.
Indeed, Watson.
Mr. Holmes, I fail to see the humour. Mr. Thaddeus Sholto has behaved most kindly and honourably. He must be cleared of this hideous charge.
Forgive me, Miss Morstan, but you do not know the energetic Inspector Layton. Mr. Sholto is in no real danger. We shall clear him.
I'm glad to hear you say so.
Miss Morstan, you're shivering from the cold.
It is not the cold that makes me shiver. It is fear.
Fear?
Mr. Holmes, this diamond, I feel there is a curse upon it. A curse that haunts the Sholtos and the Morstans. I should like you to keep it for me. Please, you keep it until it shines once more with life.
Of course, Miss Morstan. It should be kept here in complete safety. I'm confident the day is soon coming when you'll be happy to reclaim it without fear.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
All will be well. Let us hope so, Watson. I cannot understand why I have not heard from the irregulars yet. Find that boat, and you've found Jonathan Small and his companion.
Just who is this mysterious companion?
It's all there in the Gazetteer, Watson. Page 575.
The Andaman Islanders. Naturally hideous, having large, misshapen heads, small, fierce eyes, a distorted feature, a terror to shipwrecked crews, braining the survivors with stone-headed clubs or shooting them with poisoned darts. These massacres are invariably followed by a cannibal feast in which the victims are... Good Lord, Holmes. A savage.
Well, my little beastie, we've work to do tonight. We'll be pulling out on the morning tide. So, have an extra feed.
Mr. Thaddeus Sholto is released, Mr. Holmes. It's fortunate for him that I could see beyond the compromising circumstances.
Most fortunate.
It's a very dark case and, well, quite frankly, Holmes, you seem to have some theories regarding these matters, and it is my duty as an officer of the law to allow no chance, however improbable, to slip.
We all need help sometimes, Layton.
Just what is all this about a one-legged man?
And his minotaur, but murderer's companion. All in good time, Layton. Come in, Wiggins. Well, Wiggins, what news?
None good, Mr. Holmes. None good. Not a trace of the Aurora. I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I truly am.
No. Nonsense, Wiggins. It's not your fault. Here, keep on looking.
Yes, sir. We will, sir. Thanks, sir.
Seems your case goes no better than mine, Holmes. Good day, gentlemen.
Mrs. Smith,
That's right.
I've a message for you from your husband.
And about time, too. He never came home at all last night.
'Cause his boat's broken down. That's the message. Trouble with her rudder, says he. He'll be taking her to the repair yard.
Old Jacobson's yard.
Yes, that's the place. He says he'll stop there while the job's done. Back latest tomorrow.
Yeah, I know where he'll be doing his waiting, too. Swilling whiskey in the pub with some trollop. And he won't have no trouble with his rudder there.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that, missus. I like a drink myself. But as for the other, I dropped me anchor a long time since. Good day to you, missus.
Yes?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
No, but I am acting for him. You may give me any message.
It was to himself I was to give it.
But I tell you, I am acting for him. Is this by chance about Mordecai Smith's boat, the Aurora?
Yeah, I knows where it is.
Good Lord, man. This is important. You must tell me, and I shall let him know.
If Mr. Holmes ain't here, then Mr. Holmes is going to have to find it out for himself.
That's quite impossible. If you don't tell me, you shall stay and tell him.
Oh.
I'm afraid I must insist.
Oh.
Of all the deuced impertinence.
If you're going to force me to stay, Watson, you might at least offer me a muffin.
Holmes. Oh. Holmes, you would have made an actor, and a rare one.
Steady on, Watson. I can never resist a touch of the dramatic. But I think I may have located the Aurora.
How?
With the unwitting aid of Mrs. Smith. I know now why Wiggins and the irregulars have not been able to find her.
Why?
Because she's been hidden in a boatyard.
A boatyard? But why? Why should Small stay? Escape is his logical move. After all, he has what he came for.
Watson, you are the whetstone for my mind. You have lifted the eclipse from my dim sight. Sometimes my mental sluggishness rivals Layton's.
What did I say?
Small spent years in prison dreaming of regaining the treasure. The great mogul is the crown jewel of what he came for, and he will not leave without it.
Good Lord, Holmes. Then Miss Morstan is in the gravest danger.
No, no, no. The trail would lead Small to Thaddeus Sholto. He does not know of Miss Morstan's part in this affair.
Nevertheless, I should like to look in on her.
Very well. Fetch her here. And I will call on Mr. Sholto.
Miss Morstan has been kind enough to send a wire inquiring after my health and requesting to call on me this evening. We shall require a late supper.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, bring me some tea. Lalrao? Lalrao? No. No.
No, Tonga. Where is it?
What?
Where is it?
What? Where's what? I don't know.
Not be denied.
Please. Please, you've frightened my father to death. You killed my brother. You've taken the treasure. Please, I've done you no wrong.
Give me the mogul.
Give it me! I can't. My father sold it.
What? What did you say?
Please, it's true. I swear it's true. It was the only jewel my father sold. To build his estates. That is why you did not find it amongst the treasure. No! Miss Morstan! Run, Miss Morstan, run!
Catch her, Tonga! Catch her! Justice for the four. Justice!
Are you all right, Miss Morstan?
Come on. Come on.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Please calm yourself, Miss Morstan. I'm really quite all right. I'm only afraid I may have come too late.
Mr. Sholto.
I'm afraid I must stay here and wait for the police, but you'll be quite safe at Baker Street.
Let me stay with you, Mr. Holmes.
You have been through more than enough for one evening. And I fear this long night is very far from over. When Watson arrives, I'll send him on to you. There, Miss Morstan. It's only the music from the fair.
What is it, Mr. Holmes?
The fair. Of course. The best place to hide a needle is not in a haystack, but among a lot of other needles.
Mr. Holmes, I don't understand.
A fairground freak among a lot of other fairground freaks would arouse no undue curiosity. 221B, Baker Street. Good night, Miss Morstan. I hope this dreadful business will soon be over. Whip up, cabby!
No, Tonga, no! Atlas, get the boys. Buy me some time.
One-legged man and a short savage. It's straight out of some penny novel. Ah, there's something up in here.
Yes, it's probably a poisoned dart.
I've given her a sedative. She'll sleep now for a while.
You should have called me in, Holmes. They've surely escaped by now. My men have scoured the docks. If Scotland Yard can't find that boat, no one can.
We found it, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins.
We found the Aurora.
Well done, Wiggins.
Just like you said.
At Jacobson's yard.
Blimey, Mr. Holmes. That's absolutely right.
As Holmes said, if it's anywhere above water, the Baker Street irregulars will find it.
There you are, Wiggins. You've earned the guinea.
Thanks, sir. While I was there, Gov, this bloke named Smith called for it. Said they needed by dawn.
Well done, Wiggins. You'll make a first-class Scotland Yard inspector someday.
Well, if you say so, sir.
I'll get a body of police over to Jacobson's and have those culprits in cuffs the minute they come in.
Which will be never. Small is no fool. He'll send someone in advance, and if he suspects anything, he won't come.
Well, then how?
We're going to need the fastest police launch you've got, Layton. Gentlemen, the game's afoot.
Steam up.
She'll go.
Right. There are some gentlemen I'm anxious to avoid. Bust off, then.
Now, just a minute.
Right away.
There's Wiggins. And there she is. Full steam ahead! I suspect our little fox has spotted the hounds.
I want no trouble with the coppers. We'd best eat too. He doesn't want any trouble. I'll man the wheel. You stoke. Now listen, this is my boat. Do as I say.
I doubt whether we'll catch her, Holmes. We must catch her. By heaven, I'll never forgive myself if she proves to have the heels of us.
They're gaining on us. Faster, damn you! Faster!
If we burn the boat, we must have them.
The steam valve's done with losing pressure!
They're slowing down. My God, we've got them now.
Perhaps they've run out of fuel.
No, Watson. Out of steam, I think.
We'll do something! I'll do something. Tonga! 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 In the
the Queen's name, I order you to heave to.
Rot in hell! Tonga, take over! The four will not be denied.
Now, cover me, Watson. That's a good fellow. Look out, Holmes! Holmes, look out! Jonathan Small, my name is Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. I think you'll find you're under arrest. Layton!
Highly irregular, Mr. Holmes, highly irregular. Moving Scotland Yard to Baker Street.
You may find it worth your while, Layton. A little port, perhaps. Coburn 58. Should be satisfactory.
58. That's when it all started. In Agra. I don't hold it against your father, Miss Morstan. He played square with us. Not like his friend, Major Sholto. He cheated all of us, even your father.
Agra. That is where you met Muhammad Singh, Abdullah Khan, and Dost Akbar.
Yeah. And we were the four. Good men they were, too. Under my command at Fort Agra during the great Sepoy Mutiny. Together, we raided the palace of the rebel Maharaja of Agra, stole his treasure, and buried it. We alone knew where.
Drawing maps of the hiding place and sealing the pact with the sign of 4.
You seem to know a great deal about this, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, when the facts are there, a hypothesis presents itself. Your crime was discovered, though not the treasure. You and your 3 companions were sent to the military prison on the Andaman Islands.
Most terrible place on earth.
So terrible that you made a deal with the prison's commanding officers, Sholto and Morstan, to share the treasure if they helped you to escape.
My father would never be part of such a bargain.
I'm sorry, Miss Morstan, but it is the truth.
I gave them each a copy of the map, signed in the name of the four. Sholto was to fetch the treasure, then arranged for a boat to lie offshore for us. We all agreed to the plan. We swore a solemn oath.
And Sholto left India with the treasure, deserting Morstan and the 4.
After he betrayed us, my mates gave up, lost their will. Within a year, they were all dead. But I had a new will, a new reason to survive. Revenge. Justice for the 4. I escaped.
With the help of the pygmy?
Yeah. Tonga. I'd befriended him. And all the rest you know.
Not quite all. Why did Thaddeus Sholto have to die?
The mogul.
The mogul?
Yeah. A great mogul. The prize of the treasure. Second biggest diamond in the world. It wasn't in the chest. If one brother didn't have it, I thought the other one must. But he didn't. Said his father had sold it to build up his estate.
Why then, this treasure by rights belongs to the British Crown.
You mean Miss Morstan has no claim on it?
None whatsoever. It's the property of the Crown.
Let the Crown have it. It has brought nothing but misery to those who have touched it.
But aren't you in the least curious to see what was almost yours?
I'm curious to see what so many men have died for.
Well, I don't suppose the Queen will mind if we take a peek. You scoundrel. What have you done with it?
Scattered it over the muddy floor of the Thames. When I saw the game was up, I threw it overboard, stone by stone.
Oh, what a very pretty tale. But hardly a true one. While we were in the river, he kept being pulled under. Now, there was no underwater current. I would have felt it. Then I realized his wooden leg didn't float. Hold him, Layton. Now, the only time that wood does not float is when it is weighted. In other words, his confession is as hollow as his wooden leg.
Well, what are you gawking at, Jenkins? Pick up the Queen's jewels. So, you'd have taken the treasure to the gallows, eh?
And the grave. You were right, miss. All it ever brought me was misery. And half a lifetime in hell.
And an hanging. Jenkins.
Goodbye, miss. Gentlemen all.
Nasty business, Holmes, but a most satisfactory end.
Oh, Layton.
Yes, Holmes.
The Crown's property.
That was not all the Crown's property, Mr. Holmes. What about the Great Mogul?
Watson, the door. Miss Morstan, throughout this bloody tale of greed, you have been the one innocent. Is it not right that virtue should have some reward?
I cannot.
Why not, Miss Morstan? You said Holmes should keep the diamond till it shines once more with life. Well, now it does. Your new life.
I was not the only innocent. Poor Thaddeus Sholto. He lied to Small about the diamond in order to protect me. He died protecting me.
But then you must accept it. You cannot let his dying gesture be in vain.
Take it, Mary. Take it.
Miss Morstan, I am returning your property and leaving its fate in your fair hand. Well, for once, Layton is right. A most satisfactory end indeed.